Hi, and welcome to Lesson 22, Session 1, Explore Finding the Missing Part of 10. Now, before we get into the big number 10, we're going to start with looking at parts to make 5. So when you look at this picture here, they have 2 blue cubes and 3 orange cubes. When you put 2 and 3 together, they make 5. So there are 2 parts that they put together to make the whole. A part that's made of 2 and a part that's made of 3 to make the whole 5. Now, when we look at our lesson today in Seesaw, we're going to be looking at missing parts of 10. So that means we're going to make 10 by using 2 sets of numbers, 2 parts that when put together, they equal the whole 10. So I'm going to use my red and yellow dots today because that's what we have been using in the past. And I'm going to show you 2 ways on this first page to make 10. So I'm going to start by putting 1, 2, 3 red dots. And I'm going to change to yellow and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow dots. I know that I have a rod of 10 here, and now that all of my spaces are filled, I know that I have 10 dots. I'm going to come over here and get my pencil tool, and I'm going to write in red how many red dots I had. 3. Then I'm going to change it to yellow so that I can write my 7 yellow dots. Now, if I go and count all of these again, you'll see that I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 2 parts that make up this whole 10 are 3 reds and 7 yellows. Now let's take a look at another example. I'm still going to make a whole 10, but I'm going to use different numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds, and I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. Now I'm going to come down here and write how many reds and how many yellows to show the 2 parts that make 10. So I had 6 reds and I had 4 yellows. 6 and 4 are the 2 parts that put together make the whole 10. So let's take a look at page 2. Page 2 says number pairs for 10. So the best way to figure this out is to draw. So I'm going to show 3 examples here. I'm going to do all 3 with you to show number pairs for 10. 1, 2, 3 we had our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we had here is, now I'm going to write in a different color, 3 plus 7 equals 10. That's the example from the first side. I'm going to show the other example now too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds and 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows to show that 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Now I'm going to do what's called doubles. 10 is made up of a double 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds and then 5 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We call it a double because double means 2 of the same. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay? Now for page 3, I want you to try making groups of 10. Use whatever colors you want. You can use the red and yellow like we have been, or you can choose 2 of your favorite colors. And just make sure they're different colors so you can show the 2 parts. And then write how many you did, similar to what we did on page 1, where I had red and yellow. Fill up the entire 10 rod here, okay? Fill it up because we're making groups of 10. We're making the whole 10 made up of 2 parts. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in session 2.